I'd bomb yours right
But
back.
I didn't say anything.
I don't care.
Security.
All right, so I'm here with the one, the only Mr. Billy Gunn and his son, Colten Gunn. Like, this is amazing, and I look so short compared to both of them right here. So my first question for you, I do want to ask, what kind of inspired you to get into wrestling in the beginning?
I have no earthly idea how to answer that. Because my inspiration My inspiration was I was broke and didn't have a job. And didn't know where my life was going. Yeah. So I got into wrestling.
Definitely.
That's how it goes. That's how you should go.
And back then, that's when WWE was like the biggest, all the money, all the fame, all that, right?
Well, I don't know about that then. This is a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it came.
85 when you started? Sorry, that was just an old joke. My bad.
You will be exited from this interview.
I can be thrown off.
We're about to get a feud right here, father son.
I don't know if it was inspiration. It was, it was something I actually fell into. I mean, most everybody knows I've said it numerous times. It was just, it happened to fall into my lap. I happened to be half good at it, I guess, and then it just skyrocketed from there.
Definitely.
So.
Now, what about you? I know your dad, obviously.
Right.
So, what kind of gave you the passion?
A little bit of a different path. I grew up around it, so you know it all the time. But then I went into the corporate world, and then I just was sitting there like, I got to go wrestle with my brother and my dad. Like, it's just eating
We
it.
thought he was the smarter of the three of us, but it turns out he's just as dumb as we are.
I got you. And, okay, so what did you think about your dad's... We got Vicky Guerrero yelling over there. Show
Hey,
it.
we need the jar. We need the jar. Get an excuse me jar right next to us so we can...
I'd bomb yours right
But
back.
I didn't say anything.
I don't care.
Security.
Again.
Right.
Get her out of here.
But I did want to ask, okay, I had your action figure as a kid, and I never understood why you had the kisses on your trunks, like the kissing faces.
Everyone's just bombing this interview now.
So that was kind of a weird. So when I wanted to change, so I wore long tights when me and Brian got together. That would be Road Dogg for you people that don't know Brian. I call him Brian.
Yeah.
So I had long tights on, and Vince walked up to me and he goes, "You have awesome legs. Take the long trunks off."
Really?
I said, "Okay." So I put short ones on, and then really, I needed it to be a little bit more flashier because it was just a plain color.
Yeah.
So actually, our seamstress Terry Anderson had come up to me and goes, "Here, let me try something. Will you go with it?" And I went, "Of course I will." So she kissed a piece of paper. So those are actually her lips all
Really?
over. Actually,
Just
because
copied-
she took. How they do, they put all that lipstick on and then kiss a piece of paper.
Yeah.
She started tracing them out and put them on my
Oh,
trunks.
wow, that's amazing. Never would have known, but
I never knew that either.
Yeah.
So, we just learned
Yeah.
that too.
So Terry Anderson's lips are all over every pair of shorts she's ever made me.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. You still got your gear?
Oh, some of it. I think my wife likes to sell some of it.
I get that money. So would you ever wear those kissing shorts?
Absolutely. Just can't get through one
Right,
question.
not at all.
Someone is attacking us. Why not?
Yeah.
I'll just do the tights with the kisses on them.
Definitely, I got you.
Change it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Now-
he's
Just
a
be a
long
little
tight
bit
guy.
I got you. So what was one of your most memorable matches while in the WWE? Because you went against The Rock, all these people.
Yeah, it would have to be when me and Road Dogg faced Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, the dumpster match. It was, they all know it because they've heard it 100 times.
Put them on the map.
Yeah, it did. It kind of put us on the map. It kind of solidified us as one of the best tag teams of all time, if you ask me. But you're asking me, so I'm going to say, we're number one.
Now,
A little biased.
now, what was one of your dad's favorite matches that you've seen growing up? Because I'm sure you were always
just,
there.
I was looking at this. I look at it all the time just for the crowd reaction. But there was a match at New Age Outlaws against Stone Cold and The Rock, and the crowd was just so crazy. The match was awful, but the crowd reaction.
I can imagine
was on me.
the match was being awful. Yeah, definitely.
All these photo bombs here. Is this what it's like backstage back in the day?
No, it's for some reason when I do stuff because I think they think that I like to take it. That's my arm.
That's the veins.
Let's talk about mine.
because I mess with everybody in
Yeah.
their stuff, so this is a chance for everybody to get back
Yeah,
at
that's
me.
you, yeah.
So maybe I should quit, and then we could get through something without getting blasted.
What was it like being inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame? Like,
It
what
was
did that feel like?
awesome. Going in with DX plus going in with China, like I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't have won if she wouldn't have won, because it's just kind of we were all one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter, you put everything aside, you put all our past lives aside, and what we've done in the business. DX is by far one of the greatest factions of all time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because we just all had fun.
Yeah.
We were all having fun, and everybody knew it. So it was amazing to go in with all them. We got to do one last little ha-ha.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I had the thing, and of course, it was me that had to do the you know. So, but it was good. It was awesome. You know, plus it kind of makes you go, oh, so people did remember us, and so that's cool.
Now, with DX, I know there's so many stories you probably had, but what's one of your most memorable, like, backstage or one of the funniest moments y'all had while out in your group? I'm sure there's a
I don't
lot.
know if you can say it on camera.
yeah. So we all walked down in New York, down Times Square, and we're just like filming everything we did. And like, if you could actually see the real footage of what we did, it was some of the fun. Like girls taking their clothes off.
Oh, man.
Oh, just crazy.
Now, was that on
Just-
WWE or is that just...
Yeah, no, that
Oh.
was, they just had a film crew go with us, because we
okay.
were just taking over New York,
Yeah.
and we were getting people were doing the dumbest things for us. So but it was at the times, you know, and everybody wanted to be a part of what we were doing.
Yeah.
So
And I'm going to ask you both, but what do you think about the current state of WWE? Because, you know, it's way different than when you were...
And the only reason I'm not going to answer that is because I don't work there anymore. So I don't.
got you.
I don't.
I got you.
So I'm going to leave that one alone. But AEW is awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I had a question for you. So why AEW over WWE?
My dad and my brother are there, and also, I mean, any chance you get to like work with your dad and your brother, and like that first match we had, and it was just like, this is surreal, this is crazy, and I couldn't have gotten that going somewhere else. So that's why.
And then I want to ask y'all both, what is some advice or inspiration that y'all can give to aspiring wrestlers or people that want to get in the industry?
You just have to work. Know that you're going to work, and you have to put the work in. This doesn't come easy. Like, if this came easy, everybody could do it. And everybody tries to do it, but they can't. Because they don't put, there's a lot more that just goes into just, hey, I see them on TV, that's awesome. You know what I mean? But they don't know how long and how hard you work to get there. And you just have to have a passion. If you have a half passion for it, don't do it, because it'll ruin the rest of your life. Because it does take up 100% of your life. I mean, he's miserable every single day. Because we all do it all together. Me, him, and Austin. We train together, we eat, get all our food together, we go to shows together. We literally do everything together. And I'm super blessed to be able to do that. Yeah. But then again, it's just teaching them to understand, like, every time we train, he's miserable, because it takes more out of it than you think. You know what I mean? So they have to know that if you get into this, you got to go. Because if you want to be a star and be whoever it is that you want to be, it takes work. And that's in anything that you do. You have to dump 100%, and this is life-changing. It alters your life from being like, if you just want to do it to half do it, why do it?
Right.
You know, if you're going to put half of your effort into it, it's not worth doing.
I would just say it's 24/7. Like he said, we go to the gym and we train, but that's 5 hours, 6 hours of your day. So the rest of the day, you know, you have to be working on like what's your character, what promos. I mean, it's just like a 24/7. It's almost like a sickness, an obsession. You're constantly thinking about it and you can't turn it off, and that's just If you want to get into it, like, you have to know that this is your whole life.
You heard it here first. You heard it from the best. You know, the next generation and the first generation. You got to put it all in. And then also, I did forget one thing. What was it like? I don't know if I already asked this one. I don't think I did. What was it like seeing yourself in action figure and in video game form? And what was it like seeing your dad in action figure and video game form?
I actually have a funny story. So one time, this big box comes to the house, and he's like, "Oh, it's action figures." Me and my brother used to love playing with like the wrestling action figures. We open the box and we start going through it. We pick them up. We're like, wait, this is all you. So there's like 40 action figures, and they were all him, and we were like so disgusted. But yeah, I mean,
that
look
really
at
hurt my
like,
feelings.
Really cool.
Definitely.
But yeah, it was cool. I mean, I remember watching the first time I was on TV. I was like, that's me. Like I'm on TV. That's
Yeah.
crazy. But it's fun. It's cool. It's neat. You know. But knowing how hard I worked to get to that point it was just rewarding.
Yeah.
Paid off.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate y'all coming on to the show. Great answers. It's great meeting you. You know, growing up seeing somebody like that, and it's good seeing you on TV and everything. So it's amazing to meet y'all, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you can, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I have many more WWE related interviews coming soon. While I was at the Squared Circle Expo, I interviewed so many amazing people, got so much content. It's amazing. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and again, thank you for watching.
What's up, man?
How you
Colten.
doing? I thought it was like a bigger Evan Courageous. What's his name? Evan Bourne. That's what I